Yep. So a lot of times with kettlebell swings or hinging in general, people are going to have a lot of tightness in the hamstrings, a lot of tightness in the low back, whether it's from sitting or lifestyle or whatever it is, it doesn't matter. This is an exercise that kind of helps teach the hamstrings and trunk musculature how to coordinate better with less stress than, say, a dynamic kettlebell swing or a deadlift. So how I like to set this up is with some bands, and I'm going to take a little loop ring right there so that I can put the bands in without tearing bands up. And I'm going to put it from a more horizontal aspect. So right now, instead of having a force that's pulling me perpendicular, I've got a force that's pulling me horizontal to the ground. And what I'm going to do with that is grab on, walk forward to find the tension, and now I'm reaching back, and I cue, find the stretch in the hamstrings. That's the first thing. What some people might do is they might try to straighten out the legs and bend the back, and you cue, hey, keep the shoulders at level or above with the hips and find the hamstring stretch from there. Once you have that, you're working on the isometrics, because the whole goal here is to create competency in these muscles on how to engage when they're lengthened, which is the whole problem and why people have problems with deadlifts and squats and things like that in the first place. So I'm teaching competency while lengthened here. So isometrics, 5 seconds, 10 seconds, it doesn't matter. You got to read what your body needs. As you start to stand up, what a lot of people are going to do is they're going to arch from the low back to start to come up, because the low back's tight and it thinks it wants to do the job. So the second that they start to feel the low back, you pause, you find the stretch again, you cue the tightening of the abs, and you tell them to stand up again. And they only stand up as far as they feel it in the low back. Once they do, you drop back down just a little bit, you cue to try to find the stretch, the tightness in the abs, and you pause again. And you keep on doing that troubleshooting method until you can teach yourself or the person to go through that range of motion without the back being used at all.